I only discovered celery when I was trying to support my liver function. This, I received too much celery from one of the CSA I'm joining, and then this recipe we're going to use a full head of celery, making a delicious high protein soup that is also dairy free and gluten free. We're going to use a full head of celery cut and cubed. We're going to use 3 yellow potatoes, peeled and chopped. You're going to use 3 cloves of garlic. You're going to use 1 onion. You're going to mince the garlic and you're going to chop the onion. Have them all ready and prepared. And for spices, we're going to use 3 bay leaves, half a teaspoon of dill, and that's optional, salt and pepper to taste, 3 cups of bone broth, and extra water if you need to. For garnish, we're going to use flat leaf parsley, half a cup of hemp seed or hemp heart, and we're going to use chives or green onion cut, and you're going to need 3 tablespoons of olive oil. In a large pot over medium to low heat, you're going to warm up your olive oil and start adding the vegetables to cook. And as we're going, we're going to talk briefly about some of the nutrient profile for celery. So start adding your onion, and we're going to cook it until it gets translucent. We're going to add your salt and pepper. We're going to add the once it gets little soft, you're going to add the garlic and cook for more until it starts to get fragrant, and then adding your bay leaves, dill if you're using, and allow this to cook before starting to add your potato and your celery. So celery is, as I was mentioned, I discovered it when I was trying to support my liver health. Celery is anti-inflammatory, antioxidant, and it's very high in phytonutrients that protects your digestive tract. It's high in soluble and insoluble fiber, so it supports your intestinal and your gut health, your gut bacteria, and it promotes bowel movement. If you're not used to so much fiber, then we're going to be careful when we're eating this, and we're eating a lot of celery. As it comes for the liver, you've probably heard about celery juicing to help detox the liver. And celery is amazing. I'm not saying that you should juice celery and this is the way to detox your liver, but it contains nutrients that promotes the production of liver enzyme, which helps with detoxification, and it reduces fat buildup in the liver, which makes it great for those trying to reverse fatty liver or trying to support their liver function or detoxification in general. Again, being careful with juicing celery, and this is not a recommendation to you to do that for detox. So as you can see, I have added all my vegetables here. I'm stirring them up in the pot to let them cook for a bit. And then we are going to cover them with the bone broth. I have my ready made bone broth that I kept in the freezer, and it's not totally thawed. It's okay if there is a little bit still of frozen. And we're gonna cover it and allow it to cook on medium to low heat. And then once it's cooked, we're gonna let it cool down before removing the bay leaves. Make sure you remove all the bay leaves, and we're gonna mix it with our hand blender to your desired consistency. When you're adding the bone broth while cooking, if you need, you can either add more bone broth or you can add water, making sure it covers it. And for serving, I'm going to put my hemp hearts to increase your protein profile. I'm using flat leaf parsley and some chives or green onion. Enjoy, and let me know in the comments if you need any question. This is going to also be added to my liver supporting recipes. And if you enjoy this, like, subscribe, and let me know what else you want to know about. Thank you.